Want to catch a ghost, eh? Well, you need a little guidance. I'll come to little by them today. I'm going to show you how to create your own ghost hunt. Now, follow me. This is the train station. Centre of our story. History of the ghosts. It all happened 70 years ago. Now, these ghosts we may or may not encounter, but this is where it all happened. The story goes there were 3 friends in the houses 26, 27, 28 on Station Road. When the man in 26 died of cancer, Keith Martins, man number 27, inherited everything he owned, making Henry Lewis, man in 28, immensely jealous. So, in a fit of madness, he tied Keith to these very train tracks and left him here to die. This is the house of Keith Martins, number 27. His family still live here, although recently, on the 70th anniversary of the murder, they have been experiencing strange phenomena. But who is causing this? Is it Keith Martins refusing to leave his house? Or Henry Lewis trying to get what he did not possess? We're going to catch the ghost and see what he's left behind in Little by them. Okay, so the family thinks there's a ghost in the house, but we need to confirm it, because what's the point trying to catch a ghost if we don't know there is one? Ghost hunting always revolves around traps rather than chasing ghosts. So, let's have a few traps will confirm there's a ghost here. All you need is a bag of flour, a pencil and paper, an item the ghost may be interested in, a voice recorder, and if you're really ambitious, a night vision camera. Okay, so this is the first and most simple of our traps, called the flour trap. Basically, make a pile of flour on the floor, pour the flour on until there's a reasonable amount on the kitchen towel, and smooth it flat. If there's a footprint in this tomorrow, maybe it'll be our ghost. Now, for our second trap. This is called the object of interest trap. This one requires pen, paper, and an object the ghost may be interested in. I'm using a picture of the 2 suspect ghosts. This is an object they might be interested in, but it depends on the ghost you're hunting. If it was a child, perhaps, you might use a toy. Place your object of interest on a piece of paper and draw around it. You need to draw the whole way, just so you know where it is. When you next come to look at it, if the picture is out of coordination with the lines, it's been moved. Now, this trap is called the noisemaker. All you need for this is a voice recorder. Most MP3 players have these. You can place it on the floor or on any surface you want, and it will recall the sounds that are made during the night. Perhaps things really will go bump in the night. Okay, this is our final trap, and the most obvious. We set up this camera during the night with the night vision on. And tomorrow we will view the footage and see what we've caught. Okay, so it's the next day. There's nobody in the house, so if any trap's been set off, it's going to be our ghost. Let's have a look. Now it's time to check our flour trap, but I'll say this now. There's no guarantee that any of our traps will work, so don't expect anything. Ooh. Now normally this is one of the traps that doesn't work so well, but well, I've not had an indentation like this before. Now, the results of the footprint trap were enough to set up the ghost catching ritual, but we'll check the other traps first. Ah, this is interesting. The photo has moved quite considerably. You can see from the line where it originally was. Although, this could have been done by natural causes. This isn't a very safe test to try out. It's not very reliable. Now, I've just checked through our voice recording trap and there's nothing on it. But there's still one more trap to look at, the night vision camera, so we'll have a look at that. Right, let's have a look at our night vision footage. Well, the video footage hasn't shown anything, but we've still got enough to set up the capture ritual, so we'll do that tonight. Okay, so this is a ritual to catch a ghost. This is very old magic, since the burning of the witches hundreds of years ago, but it's always worked for me. Now, the only risk here is a fire hazard. Okay, so this is what you do. Make some kind of religious symbol on the floor of the room you're testing. Then, place candles around the outside of your symbol. If you haven't got the same candles, do it alternately. Don't have the same candles next to each other. See here I've got some on stands and some on the floor. Now, you need to light them. In the middle of your symbol, place a jar of holy or blessed water. You can get this from any religious place of worship. Now, if this works well, hopefully our ghost will be intrigued by this, walk into the centre of the religious symbol and be sucked into the jar. I'm now going to leave the house, so there'll be no people here overnight, leaving the ghost to do whatever he wants. Ah, excellent! Time to find out who our ghost is. So, who do you think our ghost is? Is it Keith Martins, the man who was killed on the train tracks? Or Henry Lewis, the man who murdered him in his jealous rage? Well, I think we can safely say it's Keith Martins. Well, I'm going to take this jar to the church to be exorcised, so he can finally go back to his resting place. Come on, little buddy. Well, that's the end of the documentary. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope it sorted your mind out whether you want to become a ghost catcher yourself or not. Or perhaps it's helped. Well, see you next time.